Wednesday, man, we did a little work, and yesterday.
What kind of work y'all doing? Does it be a lot of works?
Nah, I had some stuff I had to work on, and then yeah, man, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
Had a show Friday.
Hey, I saw it.
Inglewood.
I saw, man, y'all was on the rooftop.
On the rooftop. Man.
I gotta start getting off a little bit early so I could come see.
Man, you gotta come through, in because it's a good situation. But I know your situation on Friday is kind of like
situation is
I can't do it.
Get home and be asleep.
But just you can get in the car, man. Jump in with me, fall asleep.
Yeah, I thought about we'll talk about it, man. I ain't trying to tell people all my business. But what's up, man? It's the Two Bald Brothers. I think from now on we should just start doing that all the time because I think that's all we all do. Like when we try to rap, I'm not a rapper, but you can freestyle.
I'm not a rapper,
but you are against those thugs.
But you are against.
Hey, man, but y'all know who it is. It's Mr. Ant Davis, with my boy always and forever, man. Let him know who you is, man.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your main man, JT Turner, in the building.
I don't even think if you already watching, you don't have to really know who we are because you already know who we are.
Oh, good. You should be a professor.
Man, I'm just saying what I say and say how I say it.
Oh, maybe a pastor.
Hey, and Jay's been saying this, man. We're gonna do this soon. We're gonna do like a road trip. We're gonna
we got it. We working on it right now. Not to cut you off. We working on it right now.
No, you cut me off, but it was cool because you actually flew into what I was gonna say. So that's how we Two Bald Brothers think, man. We think together and we put it together. But yeah, man, we've been talking about it for a minute and we gonna do it. Like Jay had a good idea, so we're not gonna tell y'all. We're just gonna do it.
We're just gonna do it. One day you're gonna be like, wait a minute, something's different.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, we told you.
We tried to tell you.
Try to tell you.
Hey, man, and we want to do a shout out. This podcast has been brought to you by Project America. America. Hold on, man. Your boy be struggling, man.
Macanishi.
I think it's America. Project America. Yeah, Project America because it's OMERICK. So yeah, Project America. One of my good friends, man. He funded some of these new mics, fancy mics.
Got the new fancy mics from the boy from America, man. We want to say thank you, man.
Man, appreciate you, man. They do big things for soldiers. So Absolutely. They do a lot of behind the scenes stuff for soldiers. He actually working on a documentary right now about soldiers. So he'll be out in Cali soon to be working on some stuff. So shout out to Project America, man.
America in the building.
America in the building, man. So listen, me and Jay, we had some homework this last week. We decided to watch Dad Stop Embarrassing Me, right?
Oh yeah, man. That was on the agenda that we had to do that.
Yeah, it's the number one. I think it's the number one show on Netflix, correct? Right now,
I think it's number 2.
Oh, it went down,
but it's fluctuating. Number 1, and number 2.
Yeah, because it's been fluctuating since I watched it. It was like right at number 1.
Yeah, it was at number 1 for a couple days.
But actually, I could look right now. Let's see where we at.
You got a Netflix account
I do.
That's really mine.
That I'm really thinking about getting rid of it.
Look like it right there.
Oh, it's number 3 now.
Number 3.
It was number 1 recently, but it's now at number 3. But it's still
so
good.
What's number 1 right now?
Number 1 is Synchrony.
Okay. Oh, now did you see that?
I didn't watch that.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
It seems like it will be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Every time I see the dude, I think of the guy who he played in 8 Mile. He was the Eminem's nemesis.
Arch rhymer. Yeah.
Papa Doc. Papa. That's what it was. Papa Doc. Papa Glock.
Papa Jibbity Jock.
I mean, everybody thinks of Marvel, but I think of Papa Doc. I don't. That's the.
I didn't even see that dude in Marvel.
Yeah, he was.
No, I didn't see the movie. I should say.
You didn't?
No, man, I'm not really into the Marvels.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. You did tell me that. But even if he's on Marvel, I think of Papa Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I think about. But anyway, we're gonna talk about Stop Embarrassing Me.
Dad, stop embarrassing me.
I say I'll go first.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna rate this from a 1 to 10. Now we did 1 to 5 last time, but we're gonna rate this one from 1 to 10.
Yeah, I was kind of skeptical about how we did 1 to 5.
Yeah, because it was like if you just say if you was in the middle, it was like it was trash, right?
So all across the board, it was trash. Because what do? We did Coming to America too.
Yeah, we did Coming to America.
Yeah,
I ain't heard a word from it ever since it came out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna say the same things. The first week it was like Coming to America. Go watch it.
You watched it and it was like.
Yeah, man, for real. But listen, we're talking about Dad Stop Embarrassing Me.
Yeah, man.
Jay said 1 to 10.
Where you at?
Should I give the rating first or should I explain?
Well, I just think that maybe you should. How about we just talk about it and you give an overall rating?
Okay, I like that. So I do love David. I love David Alan Grier.
Oh yeah, that's the dude right
David Allen Grier is.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, when he did it. He did. And I'm gonna tell you and something. Yeah, listen. Thank you very much.
Yeah, David Allen Grier is a true master of the acting form.
Yeah, true acting. Like, and this is what I was gonna say is that he is a comedian. Like, comedian wise, he's hilarious, and then he can switch it up to where he has that good acting, and you definitely can see it on camera. Yeah. So
where's he been though? Like, he's such a great actor, and I know he wasn't really stuck into the Living Color train. So, excuse me, where has he been? Like,
man, David Allen Grier's been on a lot of stuff, man.
Okay, but I mean talking about like stuff, like, you know. What else did he play? Someone's dad in something else, huh?
Yeah. So he played in the Lil Rel and them had a
the
show.
Carmichaels.
The Carmichaels.
Right.
He was the dad of the Carmichaels.
One season, by the way.
I know, man. It was just crazy. I think it was just because it was very influential.
Yeah.
Very powerful. And I think people couldn't handle that.
That's what Blackish was for.
Yeah, exactly. they watered it down and made it to where it's Blackish. Yeah. But I would agree. Carmichaels was just like Blackish. It's just a little bit more aggressive. Like, it was funny, but it was like, oh, we hitting it hard now.
Yeah, it was taking you hard.
Yeah, so I would say David Allen Grier was definitely hilarious. Jamie Foxx is always one of my favorites. Hands down.
That's your like top 2 comedian.
Oh yeah, man. Not top 2.
Oh, okay.
Not top 2, but he is in the top
5.
He's in the top 5.
Yeah.
And just because he's talented across the board. Somebody even said, "Why'd you go back to TV when you are such a big movie star?" And he said that was his lane. That's where he started from. He wanted to go back to his lane. So shout out to Jamie, man. Jamie Foxx. I'm not gonna say no names, but people actually know him.
Right.
Some people actually know him. So, shout out to Jamie because he may watch this because somebody might know him.
He's amazing.
Yeah, David was good. Jamie was good. I really like Portia Coleman.
Portia is dope, man. She ratchet, but she's a great. She fits in great.
She's kind of cute too, though. So on the low, if you know her, let her know I'm single and ready to mingle. Just let her know.
Portia, we're gonna eat you up later.
Portia was nice, but across the board, she was funny. She was beautiful.
She was definitely a good cast.
Yeah, definitely a good cast. I feel like the whole cast in its entirety.
Even the girl playing Corinne, I think she's or Jamie Foxx's daughter. Yeah. I really think she was a good fit, bro.
She was.
They pulled her from overseas. Now it's out. I'm gonna start telling the secrets. They pulled her.
See, I told you somebody knows what's going on in that camp.
They actually pulled her from overseas, famo. Like, they waited for her to actually come to the States because they really want her. Yes,
she's dope. She definitely carried. I mean, because she's really the main character. I mean, Jamie Foxx are the main characters, but she carried it, man. She definitely did good. The whole cast in its entirety. This is where I'm going to take a little dip, though.
I think we might. When you dip, I dip. We dip.
When you dip, I dip. We dip. I didn't really like the white dude.
The cop, huh? Like I feel like I understand why he was there. Mm-hmm. Because I remember they were doing the casting.
Why was he there? Yeah, explain that to me.
Well, I mean, first of all, you got to know they want everybody to watch.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that's why they added a little.
Yeah, and they got the Mexican dude on there too.
Yeah. Okay.
And for those that don't know, Fox has his landscapers are Latin. And
really?
Yeah, and they
somebody knew that. We didn't know that again.
They've been with him for years, right?
Okay.
And like that one little scene that he did, kind of like when they did the playing the music.
Yeah. When the mariachi band.
The mariachi band. He actually had at his 50th, they had a mariachi band at his party. So,
what? Yeah, that's what money does. Money can do stuff like that.
Yeah. It was gangster though. Fuck, man. They wanted to be a little bit more biracial.
Yeah. No, I got it. I just didn't understand the white guy. I guess they supposedly grew up together, him and Fox in the show.
I don't know. And I just know
I think that's what happened because the daughters were best friends.
True, yes.
And so his daughter was the other one that was the Dumb as Rocks girl.
Dumb as Rocks. But she came in, you notice she didn't come in right off the bat.
She didn't.
She came in like third season in.
Yes, that's why I was confused at first. I had to go back because I was like,
writing kind of changed a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, is that his daughter? Like, I wasn't.
Who's this yellow girl that popped in?
She just came out of nowhere. Yeah, so that he just. it wasn't for me. I didn't.
So what do you think about? I feel like I'm interviewing you. So what do you think about? No, what do you think about the characters that were like that he was portraying? Like
dope characters.
Which one was your favorite? I have a favorite actually.
I like the pastor, bro. The pastor was hilarious to me. Yeah, he just the way he was going. Like, I feel like Jamie. So here's the thing: not a lot of people can play pastors.
Yeah,
not a lot of comedians, because you could tell they'd be stretching. Right, it's like you ain't really heard of like. So two people that I've hands down have always played good pastors to me is Arsenio Hall.
Oh, okay.
And Jamie, because remember Arsenio Hall like and watch the Lord.
Oh yeah, he had the cadence,
bro. Cadence to the T. And then Jamie too. They just have a cadence like you knew they grew up in church. So that's why I like the preacher, man. The preacher was hilarious. If you're gonna play the preacher, you're gonna play the preacher right.
No, I feel you. My favorite one was the guy when he played the Tiger King.
Tiger King, yeah. That's old school Jamie. Jamie did that in Living Color.
That's old school Fox. And when he looked at that girl, was like, "What's up, Kim?" Smashed it again. Where did he go? Man, I was in there dying.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. But I think the characters was dope.
Would you watch for? Are you down for season 2? Like,
I'm down for season 2.
Okay.
Most definitely. I was invested.
Okay.
I was invested because somebody knows them. So I was really. They kind of really did the whole promotional thing for me. But here's the thing: I was already invested before because when I heard Jamie was coming out, I was like, yeah, most definitely got to watch it. Good show. You could tell the writing switched a little bit.
Yeah.
When I want to say episode 3 or 4, it kind of like, okay, we see
opened up a little bit.
Yeah, we see the story because I was kind of all over the place at first. The first 2,
I was a little bit like, I think season 2 they're probably gonna have some more cameos actually.
Yeah, and then I like how they made him and the girl not like each other, but then they made them like each other too early. I felt like
I thought it was extremely early, and that's funny. And you know what was kind of whack to me is when the cop was all up on Portia, like all up on Jamie's sister.
Yeah.
Remember they was backstage and he was just jumping on.
Yeah, like, they was getting it in. Well, she was jumping on him too. So
yeah, but if you my homeboy.
Yeah.
First of all, don't nobody want their homeboy on their sister. Number one, to be perfect.
It depends on who she looks like. I'm just saying, if you had a fine sister, I'd be like, Jay. I mean, but the way it's set up,
he jumped on that girl kind of early. I was like, Fox, this is the one, huh? This is gonna be the one for the rest of the seasons, right?
Man,
huh?
Pretty much.
She was alright. She was kind of cute, but her face was a little bit like Rocky Dennis.
Oh, Jesus, Rocky Dennis. You talking about Portia?
No, I'm talking about the one that Jamie Foxx actually was.
I couldn't really. The crazy thing is
Brian. I guess that's his name.
I couldn't really see her.
Yeah, it was kind of like her. She was like the Tin Man face, like a little bit. I don't know. I was
Shoot her down, Scotty. Bye. Man, do you know her?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay. You was coming.
I'm just clowning with her, actually.
No, it's cool. I understand, but like I said, I think I was confused by that because I wanted them to banter a little bit longer, and then it just like they jumped into the little kiss.
Yeah, they were acting like they only got they only got greenlit for one season.
Man, it was the kiss, and then she was going out of town with the other dude. Like, dang, that was quick. She already riding with somebody else. So,
but David Alan Grier, man, I think he had some really good one-liners, dog.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
He was on like he had the freedom. Like I felt like. The first season, Fox he was the entertainer. Like he was the one that, all right, this is the speed we going. His daughter, she had to be like the opposite because she was a little bit embarrassing. He was embarrassing.
Yeah, because it's based on their life, right?
Right. And I don't think all of it is
loosely based,
right. But then David Alan Grier was kind of showing everybody, Fox was, being kind of like embarrassing to his daughter.
Yeah.
And then he's kind of, David Allen was showing you why he's that way because the dad was that way. I think he played it. I don't even know their names. I'm just like the dad.
I'm about to say, is Jamie's name in the
No, it's
show?
Brian. His name is Brian.
Brian, that's what it was.
Yeah, they need to say the names more because I'm just like Fox, David Alan Grier.
Right, he played the dad.
He played the dad. That's the dude. What does it do? That's the daughter, the dad, and the security guard.
I like how Fox too. He slid in some of the old heads from the 90s. So you saw Jack A was in there.
Jack A was in there.
That was pretty
Lunel was in there.
Yeah, that was pretty
She was
dope.
a therapist.
She always played a freak though.
She do, because she's a freak.
Is she in
Shout
real life?
out to Lunel. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Lunel is cool, but she be flirting 24/7.
Yeah, I could tell she's nasty 24/7 because she was nasty in the whole scene. She was trying to get with Jamie the whole time.
But it's her time, man. I'm happy for Lunel, man.
Because she's been in the scene for a minute, right?
Man, she's a legend, man.
Yeah, I would agree with that. A little nasty, but I would agree she's been
a little filthy there.
Yeah. But overall, man, I would say. Wait, hold on. No, tell me what your thoughts, bro. I'm about to get into the number. You tell me what your thoughts. You didn't tell me how it was.
Well, you know what, man? Just to be honest with you, behind the scenes, I was kind of like there for the process. So
I knew it was coming out.
I heard a lot, seen a lot. You know, one of my good friends, Speedy, man, was one of the head writers on the show.
See,
you know, TDP.
I knew somebody. So
Johnny Mac. You know what I'm saying? So to watch this fruition. Keith Jefferson, man, he's in it as well.
He knows everybody we don't know.
He's to watch it come together.
It's Keith Jefferson, right? Or
yeah.
Richard Jefferson,
Keith
or LeBron James.
So it was kind of sick to see it come together, and you know.
Wait, who was Keith, bro? Who was Keith?
He was the guy that announced. He played a lot of background work, but he was the guy that announced the preacher.
Bro, he was hilarious actually.
Yeah.
Low key, he's a comedian.
He's actually an actor.
Okay.
He was
but he's with the squad. He's in the squad of Jamie.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. That's like him and Jamie went to school together. He's like Jamie's acting coach as well. So.
Oh, that's dope, man.
So the crazy thing about it is, man, just to watch it come all together, and I was the anticipation. You know, and COVID happened, so no one could go on set. So only the actors. So they had the laugh tracks. They were supposed to have a live audience.
Really?
Yeah, but they had the laugh tracks.
Yeah, I could tell the laugh tracks were the same. It was like the same. I hate when laugh tracks are the same, bro.
Come on, bro. You got a million that you could pick from, and they just gonna loop the same one.
Yeah, like especially when they had like romantic scenes. It was always that dude. Like it was the one dude. It was doing that, but then at the end, it'd be like, yeah. I'm like, bro, it's the same dude doing this every time they do a romantic scene. Like, why is he so aggressive? Sounds like a rapist out there.
Hi, my name is Chris Hansen with MSNBC. So it's like, so here's my thing. So I'm not saying that I was biased or anything.
You were a little bit.
So I was excited to watch it. Of course, I had my critical lens on.
Bro, sorry to cut you off. Were you on set a couple times?
No.
Because of COVID. Okay.
Yeah, because of COVID.
My bad. You did say that.
No one was allowed on set. So, excuse me. So I was like, you know, had my lenses on. Both of one eye was okay, and the other eye was yes. And then
yes,
I'm gonna say, man, they did for me personally, they did a great job. It was obviously some areas you're like, and then, but they tackled a lot of.
What was the areas, bro? I want to know the areas because you inside. You know, people don't know that Jay's inside. So what were some of the areas that you were like? I want to hear that.
I'm going to roll with the cop, man. First of all, when they did the comedy scene, he was in the crowd. He just started heckling like the comedian. You know, Speedy played that part, and he was, you know, being the lead, the host, and then he just started yelling at him. And in the comedy world, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then he came the next week, and all of a sudden he's Richard Pryor. He's Richard Pryor. All of a sudden he did all impressions, no joke.
Yeah, because it was like Bernie Mac.
His Bernie Mac was really breathing heavy.
I didn't like his Bernie Mac.
I never knew that guy, but you know, God is good, man. He's got an opportunity. So
yeah, most definitely.
I think do your thing. He was a little question. His character's a little questionable because it's like he's a cop, but he got no like cop. I mean, when does he work? Like, how many days are you off? Like,
bro, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know what type of cop. I didn't know if he was a security cop. I didn't know if he was a real cop. Like, I was a mall cop because Jamie called him Paul Blart one time. So I didn't know what kind of cop he was. I was still struggling the whole episode or the whole season.
Right, and then he was like, when he came, even the cops that play cops didn't even think he was a cop. It was like, hey guys, you know who I am? No, we don't.
That's true.
And it didn't even run after the guy that was robbing the store. I'm like, all right, but no, I'm just ragging on the dude. But that was a little bit questionable. And what else is questionable? I don't know, man. It was just, you know what? It was just so much fun to see. You know, Foxx be the entertainer.
Most definitely.
Had really no pressure. David Allegretti, he was just hitting the one-liners.
Yeah, killing
it. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see more. I want to see where they're going to go next.
You see how you slid that in again. Where we're going to see.
They're going to see next, and there's a lot of things brewing right now for Mr. Foxx. I'm telling you.
I would say this. For a person who wants to get into TV and movies and stuff like that, I'm glad it opened the door for other sitcoms. Yeah, because sitcoms has been, it's just been a dying art. So the fact that he did something and it made it to where it's like, okay, I see us doing more of this stuff on Netflix with sitcoms and stuff. It just kind of opened my eyes just to some of the things I'm working on right now. Probably not in the same vein as Jamie Foxx, but I'm working on it.
No, we right there.
But it's definitely dope to see that, and so that's why I liked it. I liked the whole situation. But to give it a number,
what you gonna give it? Just be honest, bro.
I'm gonna give it a number because I would say it was an 8.
Okay.
And the reason why I knocked off the 10 is because some of the story framework was just like the first. You could tell they switched writers.
Right.
That was number 1, and then number 2, I wasn't really crazy about all of the cast members.
Okay.
In its entirety, but I mean, it's a good start. I definitely think, and the fact that you have Bentley Evans, which is he's an amazing producer,
director, and all that.
So I think, and he did Martin, he did Jamie Foxx show before. I think it's going to definitely switch it up a little bit. So it was good, and then I just get to see more Jamie characters, and I heard that Jamie's going to let David Alan Grier do some characters.
Oh, word! I didn't hear that.
So that's dope. See, you're in their camp. You didn't even know that. See, look at that, man.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention. I'm walking right by him.
Well, he said in an interview that he wants David Alan Grier to do more characters because it's David Alan Grier, man. Why not? You got him in the show. Bro. Why wouldn't you not put him in there?
Yo, man, and just think about this as we're working through this, right? Dude, they literally the show was literally 25 minutes long, bro.
Well, that's a sitcom. That's the standard of a sitcom. 22 to 25 minutes of
25 minutes. And we get to see it all the way through. There's no commercials.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. But to entertain people, it takes a lot.
Yes, sir.
Think about it. And we in this world now where everybody has an opinion, everybody's critical. People, very rarely praise people. But from our point of view, we got to be critical just because we're even though we're comics, we're on a podcast. But at the end of the day, anybody out here that's working in this entertainment field,
yes, sir.
And you on a platform, man, hands, high five to you.
Now, if it was weak, it was weak. But I think that they have a start to something good. You know what I mean? Like, sure. I definitely think they should give them an opportunity to do season 2 because I would definitely love to see what season 2 would look like.
Yeah, they already got greenlit for season 2.
That's what's up, man. I'm ready. I hope it don't take a long time.
Well, you know the process.
Yeah, the process is.
But hey, they're gonna be when these numbers chop up because season 1 was that it's kind of like a movie, I guess, with Netflix. Like if you crack on season 1,
then it's in.
They like, okay, we're gonna give you at least one more season.
Yeah,
right?
Well, it's there right now because it's like he's been bouncing from number 1 to number 3 this whole week. Yeah. So I mean that to me shows a lot. That shows hey, let's give him another opportunity. So,
but let's just be honest, bro. Hands down. Right now, Fox is showing that when my name is on something, people gonna pay attention.
Oh yeah, because I remember the movie he did on Netflix.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's the movie,
and then he did the Soul. That one was that one had the most streams for a animated film in the history.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I shout out to Jamie, man, doing his big things, bro. Oh, you didn't give a number. What's the number for you?
I'm right behind you on that one. I'm just gonna go with I'm gonna give it a 9.
That's strong numbers.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a strong 9.
Strong.
God said a 9 means I'll be in it next and have some lines. That's what a 9 said.
Hey, he probably will because he's part of that camp. So be on the lookout for your boy.
No, I'm just in the background, just hanging on.
See, that's what modest cats say. See, Jay don't tell you all what's going on, but he's actually in part of that camp. He might be the bus driver next episode.
Man, if I'm part of the camp and it's part of the camp,
let's get it in then. Well, if that's the case, listen, I want to work at the barbershop. I can be one of the barbers.
Yeah, they're gonna have to expand.
Yeah, I can be.
We can't have the same three: the house, the backyard, and the bedrooms.
Wait, a side note, bro. Did they film that here or in Atlanta?
No, they filmed it out here in L.A.
Okay, that's what I thought because it was like a set.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, it wasn't actual. Yeah, because it was dope, man. I like the whole setup. Yeah. I'm a nerd when it comes to stuff like that. I always look at camera. I always look at the set design. I always look at repetition. So as far as like if you had
in the kitchen, they were already in the kitchen. So.
Yeah, like if you had the kitchen, then it needs to be looking the same the next time we see it. Or if you had the clothes, it needs to look like that the same. So I'm all about that stuff, man. I'm a sucker for that. I don't know what it is.
Give it up for the costume guy over here.
Costumes. I'm everything, bro. I'm always about looking at how stuff is laid out. You know what I mean? When I get on set, I'm gonna be that type of dude. I'm be like, yo, we need to keep that there, add that. You know, all that. That's just how I roll, man. That's just how I roll.
That's how he rolls. Now, you know Mike Epps got a show coming out.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
Kim Fields, man. Shout out to Kim Fields, man. She's a real cool gal. Had a chance to meet her.
You did?
Yeah, man. She's down to earth, man. Kim is super dope, man.
Man, I appreciate it. So listen, if y'all watched it, let us know in the comments. Hey, man, I liked it, or hey, it was because some people, are critical when it comes to comedy. I know somebody that I really know. I'm not gonna shout his name out, but he knows who I'm talking to because he actually watches this. Hey. And he's very critical of comedy. So I want you to make sure you let us know what you think about Dad Stop Embarrassing. Yeah, Dad Stop or Don't.
Dad Stop Embarrassing.
Stop Embarrassing Me. Check it out, man. It's a good show on Netflix. Support black culture, man, because that's where we at right now.
For sure.